welcome back. We're going to toss it over to Sam for your national weather.
Welcome back, Cyclone Nation. I'll have your national forecast here for you tonight. Looking across the country here, we had a lot of very cold temperatures up through the northern plains here into Minnesota, Wisconsin, the Great Lakes region, on just beyond the cold front here that drapes all across the East Coast here. Starting off in the northeast currently, we have pretty chilly temperatures for this time. 69 in Syracuse, 65 in Pittsburgh. The cold front is, as you can see, draped across here, stretching all the way from Maine and Canada all the way down to the Appalachians. And then New York and Washington are sitting at 75, which isn't too bad. It'll be getting worse throughout the week now, though. Down in the southeast here, we got 86 in New Orleans. They're still seeing some pretty warm and temperate conditions. 82 in Little Rock. Moving to the southwest, it is hot out there. 100 in Las Vegas, 103 in Phoenix, and Salt Lake City's looking pretty good at 82. Moving on in the northwest, the sun was out today all throughout the northwest tier of the country. 70 in Seattle, 81 in Salem. Boise at a comfortable 85 degrees. Heading on to the upper Midwest here, we got Minneapolis at 60. Behind the cold front, and then Des Moines here at 70, and Pierre was a little cloudy today at 67 degrees. Today, the highs were just wide range all throughout the country. Like I said, in the Midwest, we had 62. Dallas was very warm today in the middle of the country at 90, and then the Southwest is always the hotter spot of the country, 103, in Phoenix. Precipitation-wise today, like I said, we have an extremely big cold front draped across the East Coast here, bringing all this moisture from the Gulf, pushing on up. We got actually a tropical storm out here in the Atlantic way off the screen. That'll be impacting the East Coast later on throughout the week. And then the Midwest and West Coast, like I said, is looking pretty good out there. Nothing to talk about. And then, like I said, to get another look here at the East Coast, if you got family and friends out in the East Coast, tell them to keep an eye on this situation, because we got a lot of flood warnings, as you can see, draped across the eastern seaboard here. Just flash flood watches and warnings all from Maine all the way down into the Atlantic regions. And then here, as you can see, we got some frost advisories tonight, because it's going to be pretty chilly across the northern plains. Take another look, as I said, a lot of moisture and rain going on, and they've been getting pounded with moisture for the past 2 weeks, so pretty crazy situation out east. Futurecast is showing the moisture moving on out of New England in the next day or so. And then we got a lot of clearing going on in the Midwest, just nothing to talk about for the next few days. A little pop-up action here in the southeast, but nothing really going on too much. Highs tomorrow, looking a lot like today. We got 60s up to the north, 62 in Chicago. That's a bit chilly for them this time of the year. New York at 61, and then Phoenix is always hot, 105. Ironwood, Michigan is our destination forecast city for the week. We got 57 degrees tomorrow, clouds and sunshine all throughout Sunday, and then Monday and Tuesday the clouds increase. It'll be in the 50s. Back to you, Brandon.
All right, thanks for that, Sam. We're going to take a quick look at your trivia question for tonight. What percent of winter storm-related deaths occur in an automobile? Is it A, 20%, B, 70%, C, 50%, or D, 30%? All right, we've had some pretty cool weather, Andy. Is that going to stick around with us?
Well, this cool air, as like I said, it has moved in. It's starting to feel like fall. Our current conditions are 68 in Ames with winds out of the north, and our dew points are pretty low. We're going to be cooling off more after the break. So we already took a look at our current conditions, but what's ahead for us? More fall-like weather. Temperatures are going to start to return to normal for this time of the year, and we're going to have a nice cool weekend for some football. So we're going to take a look at some current temps. We got mostly mid-60s in the northern part of the state, getting a little bit warmer in the south, 70 in Des Moines. Still kind of warm out by Sioux City, 71. But as we go into the winds, like I said, they've turned more out of the north, where we're finally getting some cold air coming in from the north of us in Canada and the state north of us I can't remember the name of, but we're going to look at our clouds and radar. So like I said, this cold front has already moved kind of past us. It's not affecting the state anymore, so we pretty much just got some nice dry air in that's going to leave us with some nice clear weather to help us cool off, taking a little bit more of a zoom out. Like we talked about earlier, that cold front already went through, leaving with some nice cool, dry air in Iowa. So we're going to go into the future cast, and well, the rain we had today was pretty much the only thing we're going to see as we go out. All we're going to have to do is pretty much try to fight off some clouds. Well, we pretty much have some really nice mid-60s weather. It's going to be pretty similar as we go through each day. And eventually we'll get to a lows tonight. It's going to start getting cooler, and I look at that. We're finally getting into the 30s in Waterloo, 37 up in Mason City. It'll be a little bit warmer here in the central part of the state, as usual. But, well, fall's finally coming for us, folks. Highs tomorrow, a little bit cooler than today, mid-60s across most of the mid and northern part of the state. Getting a little bit warmer in the south by Des Moines. But as we look at our forecast tonight for Ames, it's going to be 40, nice clear night out. We're going to be able to see the moon, and winds out of the north-northeast, 5 to 10. So we go to tomorrow, 64, sunny all day. It's going to be very comfortable, very fall-like weather with winds out of the east-northeast, 5 to 10. And looking ahead to our game day, Iowa State Cyclones are taking on the Kansas City Jayhawks at Jack Trice Stadium. Our kickoff forecast is going to be sunny and 52, so very fall-like weather. Time to get those parkas out and get ready for some good Saturday football. So we're going to take a look at our 7-day. Like I said, we got some, it's pretty much the same each day as we go out, and eventually we'll go out to more towards the end of the week. We do have some chance of rain on Tuesday, but otherwise it's pretty fall-like weather, and well, enjoy it, folks, before it starts getting too cold.
Looks like a pretty nice forecast. Thank you, Annie. Let's do a little Tuesday trivia for today. What percent of winter storm-related deaths occur in an automobile? Is it A, 20%, B, 70%, C, 50%, or D, 30%? I don't know, guys. What do you think it is?
You go first, Andy. How about that?
Well, you see, when you're driving in the winter, I mean, you got to think it's got to be one of those high numbers because
Yeah, I'd have to
slippery
agree.
out there.
I'm going 50. You know,
50?
I'm
You're
going
going
50.
50? I was going to
No.
go 50. All right,
All
well,
right,
I'll
let's-
take the lone with D at 30.
Let's find out what that is. And the answer is B,
70%.
70%.
Wow.
That's a
quite
lot
bit.
of automobile-related deaths.
That's
due to
nuts.
winter.
Well, you know, when it's
Crazy.
slippery outside, it makes it kind of hard to drive.
Yeah.
Mainly steering. If you're going in a straight line, it's not a problem.
True.
Luckily, we
True.
have a lot of those
Just
here.
don't
in
want to
Iowa.
go too fast.
Yeah, that too. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
Make sure you have good snow tires. You know, we got to be prepared for winter.
Yeah.
I wonder what the statistics are with southern drivers in the winter with those storms than northern.
Oh, you know, with the Southerners, when they get just, you know, a little bit of snow, everything goes to crap.
Everything
you
shuts
know,
down.
so.
They don't know what to do.
That's right.
But looks like a very beautiful forecast
Oh
coming up
yeah,
for us
it's gonna be. It's finally gonna feel like, you know, the end of September should. You know, October's right around the corner. We got good weather coming for us, thankfully.
I'm excited. Football
good.
weather.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah, there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's our show for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and you can find all our videos there on YouTube. We'll be back on Thursday with our next episode. Thank you for joining us, guys.